This is iFIBER 1 News. Here are today's top stories.
Folks from all over Grant County turned out to Ephrata's Cloudview Farms on Saturday for the 5th Annual Fall Festival. The good news for the Ephrata Tigers and the Wapato Wolves was someone was going to get their first win of the season Friday night at Kiwanis Field.
A $5,000 reward is being offered to help find whoever shot a family dog with a hunting arrow in western Washington.
From the iFIBER 1 newsroom, this is iFIBER 1 News. And it starts now.
Folks from all over Grant County turned out to Ephrata's Cloudview Farms on Saturday for the 5th Annual Fall Festival. The cool seasonal weather didn't stop families from coming out and taking part in the annual event. Kids not only got a chance to find perfect pumpkins, but also helped out in the making of homemade apple cider the old-fashioned way. Chelan's Daybreak Canyon Bluegrass Band supplied some down-home bluegrass music, while parents and kids got to take a hayride tour of the farm thanks to farmer Carly Thompson. If you missed this year's festival, don't worry. Cloudview Farm is looking to put it on again next October. In Ephrata, Devin Higgins for iFIBER 1 News. The good news for the Ephrata Tigers and the Wapato Wolves was someone was going to get their first win of the season Friday night at Kiwanis Field. The bad news was the loser was going to drop to 0-5 with 5 weeks of football left in the season. The Tigers came out with something to prove in the first quarter, blocking Wapato's first punt attempt to set up Zach Berryman, driving it in from 2 yards out, getting Ephrata on the board 7-0. Junior quarterback Chris Walker went to the air after that, finding Jake Oxos for his first touchdown pass of the night. He then hooked up with Anthony Evans on a catch that almost took out the cameraman, giving the Tigers a 21-0 lead. Wapato tried to stop the bleeding, but Ephrata added their fourth touchdown late in the second quarter, and just before halftime, Oxo struck again on the defensive side. The junior picked off this Javier Vela pass and took it back 25 yards to the house. The Tigers hit the locker room with a 35-0 lead, and they'd cruised in the second half to a 49-6 win, ending the losing skid and getting their first victory of the year. Ephrata has a short road trip to face the Othello Huskies next Friday night. In Ephrata, Devin Higgins for iFIBER 1 Sports. We're halfway through the 2016 season, and Week 5 was a big one for Grant County football. Moses Lake, Warden, Royal City, and Soap Lake all joined Ephrata in the win column, while Quincy suffered the only loss against the Toppenish Wildcats.
Junior, come on, buddy. Come on, I got friends.
Junior is up and walking around after a brush with death, shot with a hunting arrow. You can see it clearly in the x-ray.
He got shot right through the chest. Barely missed his jugular. It was definitely a kill shot.
It was a week ago. Heidi Austin Root believes elk poachers are to blame.
Straight through here.
Junior and another family dog were in the private woods next to their sprawling Eatonville property. They believe the dogs were scaring away the elk, angering the illegal bow hunters.
The poachers, they had to get close enough to get a full shot. There was no mistaking for a deer or anything.
The vets say that Junior's expected to have a full recovery, except he may have that limp.
The family and the Fish and Wildlife investigators hope the $5,000 reward will help catch whoever did this.
Doing okay? Maria? You doing okay?
Whoever nearly took the life of a 2-year-old rescue.
I feel if they can hurt an animal, they would hurt a person. Honestly, that's what scares me.
As for Junior, he's just going back to being a dog.
Oh, what is that?
In Eatonville, Keith Eldridge, Como News.
Not a bad first week of October. Hi, Jeff Slakey taking a look at the forecast from the iFIBER 1 Weather Center. Clear and 70 for your Monday to start the week. Clouds do roll in, 66 for Tuesday, 63 on Wednesday, mid-60s for Thursday and Friday. Could see a little bit of rain between Thursday and Friday early morning. Saturday, there's another chance of rain. This report brought to you by Barry Motors.
This is iFIBER 1 News. For more information on these stories and other news, visit us online at iFiber1.com or check us out on Facebook.